What's going on, folks? Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and I wanted to talk to you about Misplaced Monsters Volume 1, a brand new digital drop we received on D&D Beyond today that comes in conjunction with Extra Life, as well as Seattle Children's Hospital and a few other groups, so I figured I would just go ahead and showcase it. Also, it is $4.95 for the 6 monsters that were all created by, originally illustrated by, named and lore provided by some of the kids from, I believe, Seattle Children's Hospital. And all the proceeds go towards that hospital. So it's $4.95 for the 6 monsters. But let me just go ahead and show it to you, and then we can talk about it. So it's right here on D&D Beyond, and you'll see if you click that link. Support Extra Life with 6 unique monsters for your table. Do you want to expand your bestiary and help support a great cause? Made in partnership with Extra Life, Misplaced Monsters Volume 1 includes 6 new monsters that have been imagined, described, and illustrated by kids. All proceeds from this program go to support Seattle Children's Hospital and Seattle Children's Autism Center. And then it talks about some other stuff that's happened with Extra Life. So we can go ahead, and here it is. In support of Extra Life, the bestiary provides game statistics and lore for a selection of monsters suitable for any D&D campaign. Using the superpowers only kids have, Samuel, Kenzie, Jones, Reese, and Jake discovered 6 misplaced monsters we could have never found without their ingenuity. All proceeds from this product support Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We hope you find a suitable place for these monsters in your game. There's a little blurb here talking about, all proceeds go to Seattle Children's Hospital, Seattle Children's Autism Center, supporting their mission to care for children and young adults of all backgrounds, regardless of their family's ability to pay. By purchasing this product and supporting Extra Life, you are helping children live the childhoods they deserve. It goes on to describe the various children who worked on it. Again, they created, described, and illustrated 6 fantastic new monsters. We're thrilled to see these wonderful kids sharing their creative spark and philanthropic spirit with the world. We can't wait to use their creations in our games. So here's the art of some of the monsters. But basically, here they are, breakdown of challenge rating. They're all higher level, and here's like a 1-sentence description of them. But we're just going to roll into it, which I think is really cute that they included the original art from the kids. So first up, we have Coral, which you can see the art here right above me. And then it says, Coral lives in the ocean and in the clouds. Cookies are her favorite snack. She has the power to bolster other creatures, and she can bestow upon animals the ability to speak for a short time. When she is upset, her rainbow tail lights up. If she smacks her tail on the ground, a magical force spreads outward to engulf an enemy, potentially turning it to dust. When Coral has the hiccups, bubbles shoot from her horn. These bubbles transform into tasty cookies, bursts of glitter, and protective clouds of stinky gas. So we can see right here, Coral is a large fey creature. Immunity to poison. Challenge rating 9, and just the stat blocks are fantastic, right? It's got magic resistance, 2 hoof attacks, or a tail thump, the hook, and then there's art right below, the official art for it, I'll show you. So, tail thump, Coral slams her tail down, unleashing a burst of magical force towards one creature she can see within 60 feet of her. The target must make a DC 16 dex save. On a failed save, the target takes 4d10 force damage and has the prone condition. On a successful save, they take half damage. If the damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target dies, and its body is reduced to fine dust. And then bonus action, it has Bubbles of Whimsy twice per day. Bubbles emit from Coral's horn. These bubbles float towards a creature Coral can see within 60 feet. Roll a d6 to determine what happens. Bolstering Treat, it transforms into a d4 cookies that appear in the target's space. The target gains 2d8 plus 2 temporary hit points. If it immediately uses its reaction to eat one of the cookies. Any leftover cookies are delicious, but confer no benefits. Sparkle Burst, 3 to 4 times a day. Or, sorry, on a 3 to 4, rather. My mistake. They transform into glitter that swirls around the target. Each creature within 5 feet of the target must make a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the start of Coral's next turn. Or Stink Bomb Shield. The bubble transforms into a foul-smelling cloud of gas that surrounds and shields the target. The target has half cover until the gas disappears at the start of Coral's next turn. And then Gift of Speech once per day. She targets one beast she can see within 10 feet. It gains the ability to understand and speak Common or Sylvan for 10 minutes. And here is the awesome official art for Coral. The art for all of these is just absolutely fantastic. I love it. All right, next up we have the Dandelion, which great. Love the art here as well. So dandelions are herbivorous farmers who cultivate beautiful gardens of flowers and fields of crops in the Feywild. If treated with respect, dandelions are glad to share their wealth of knowledge about farming. They have soft green woven fur woven with small leaves. A small fluffy seed head at the end of their tail contains seed pods. And then again, you can see here is the dandelion. This is a fey creature. Again, some standard stuff, but we want to talk about what makes it unique. So its claws here, if it's moved at least 20 feet towards a target, it basically has pounce built into the claws. And then it has rejuvenating seed pods twice per day. It releases a burst of seed pods from its tail, filling a 10-foot radius sphere centered on itself. Each creature of the dandelion's choice in the sphere can immediately end one of the following conditions on itself: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poison. In addition, all the soil in the area is enriched, restoring weathered vegetation to full health, and causing all crops to produce twice the normal harvest. Has some spell casting, and then Roar of Pride as a reaction. When a creature within 60 feet of the dandelion hits with an attack roll, it can unleash a furious roar. The creature that has triggered this reaction must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, be frightened until the end of the dandelion's next turn. And here's some more awesome dandelion art. Then we have Rain. Here we have some more awesome kid art here. Lives in the happy meadows atop clouds, away from all the evil of the world. She loves cupcakes and readily accepts them as gifts. This is a small celestial creature, challenge rating 5. Has fiery wings. Rain's wings are made of flame, and they shed bright light out to 15 feet and dim light for another 15. At the start of each of Rain's turns, each creature of Rain's choice within 5 feet of her takes a d6 fire damage. A creature that hits Rain with a melee attack takes a d6 fire damage. We have a hoof attack, Halo Horn Burst attack, which recharges on a 5/6. She uses her magical halo to produce one of the following effects: a glitter storm, a 30-foot line, 5 feet wide. Each creature in that area must make a DC 15 Dex saving throw or take 66 radiant damage, half on a success. Creatures of evil alignment have disadvantage on the saving throw. If the damage from this effect reduces a creature to 0 hit points, it dies, turning into glittery flowers. Or healing rainbows, a wave of rejuvenating multicolored light in a 30-foot cone. Each creature of Rain's choice in that area gets 4d8 hit points, and it has a reaction to disengage or hide. And again, here's the art for Rain. Again, just absolutely fantastic. I love this. Then we have Scrapper here. Tall, broad shoulders automatons found in scrapyards. So this is a construct. Again, challenge rating 8. Electrified chassis, a creature that hits the scrapper within 5 feet takes 3d12 lightning damage. That's pretty powerful. We have Spike Punch here for bludgeoning and piercing damage. When we have Wires as a different attack, which is 20-foot reach. The target has the grappled condition and must succeed on a DC 16 strength save or be pulled into an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the scrapper and take 3d12 lightning damage. The scrapper can only have one creature grappled at a time. And then Eye Beam, which recharges on a 5/6. A magical beam shoots from its eye 120 feet. Target must make a DC 16 Dex save or take 8d10 force damage, half on a success. This one I like a lot too, but the art style feels uniquely different from the other ones. Had more like, I don't call it traditional the official art anyway, that more like traditional fantasy vibes. But this one, I don't know, gives me more like, manga, anime vibes. I don't know, I really like the art on this one a lot. All right, then we get Seth, the shape-shifting dragon here, which I'm digging the vibe here, looking pretty awesome. He's a vegetarian who likes to hide and brush near waterfalls, rivers, and lakes. All right, this is a medium dragon, challenge rating 10. It is invisible while it is fully immersed in water, which I like that. It's a cool ability. Again, multi-attack claw. It has Riptide Breath, which recharges on a 5/6. A 30-foot torrent of frigid water. Each creature in that area must make a DC 16 con save or take 8d8 cold damage and be incapacitated until the start of its next turn. Half success, just half damage, no other effects. Change shape, can obviously shape change. It is a shape-shifting dragon. But then it also has super speed twice per day. Seth's speed is doubled for as long as he maintains concentration, as if concentrating on a spell. While his speed is increased in this way, all attack rolls against him are made with disadvantage, and he becomes partially incorporeal, allowing him to move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. And then last, here is his official art, which just looks so good. I'm also really digging because it's a shapeshifter, it's kind of got like the sort of almost like hair like fur, kind of give me like Falcorish vibes or like Mushu vibes from Mulan. But I like the more like serpentine, smooth back half to go with the awesome tail at the end. And then lastly, after that, we have Sheldon, the blueberry dragon, which we have right here. A friendly, good-natured dragon who collects and eats blueberries. Sheldon is a challenge rating 7. Sheldon can breathe normally in the vacuum of space. Has a blueberry fling attack, which is a range attack that does 2d6 plus 4 blueberry damage, which I love. I love that. I love that it's blueberry damage. I think that's fantastic. And then Jet Stream Breath. He exhales a line of magical wind that is 60 feet long and 5 feet wide. Creatures in it must make a DC 15 strength save, or take force damage and be pushed away and knocked prone. Has some spell casting, and then Wind Dash twice a day as bonus action. Sheldon summons a powerful gust of wind and flies up to his speed, which is 60. This movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. At the end of this movement, each creature within 5 feet of Sheldon must make a DC 15 strength save or have the prone condition as the wind bursts around Sheldon. And then here we also have Sheldon with his blueberry goo on his fingers and this sack full of blueberries. This would be an awesome encounter, especially if you are doing like a Spelljammer campaign. This would be like a fun random encounter with just this good-natured blueberry-eating dragon. And then again, I think this is the sheet that was submitted here. Because, right, you can see it says, "Greetings, adventure pages from our monster manual have been misplaced. We need your help. Please help us try drawing a picture of the creature you've discovered and telling us about it." Or I guess you can just download this yourself as well. Here's the art area. Your name, the creature's name, and its description. You can just download that PDF here. And then again, here's all the official, the OG art of all of the monsters here. And again, more ways to support by donating money by playing fundraising games, purchasing Extra Life affiliated titles on the DM's Guild rather, D&D Beyond, etc. So I think that this is an absolutely amazing thing. We've seen a bunch of Extra Life things from the D&D team in the past. They were more like you would get a special adventure. Sometimes they used to be linked to getting you access to specific, like you couldn't get like a certain race to play at the time. So like, for example, I could think of One Grung Above and Lokatha Rising. That included the Grung race for play in 5e as well as the Lokatha race. They were part of those Extra Life. Lost Laboratory of Qualish is a fantastic... Oh, the Tortle package, another one, right? Tortles were included it was an Extra Life one as well. The Lost Laboratory of Qualish is a fantastic, like, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks style kind of game as well. And I don't remember too much of Infernal Machine Rebuild, but that was another one. But I like this. Those were obviously, D&D adventures that you could buy on like the DM's Guild, and all the proceeds would go towards Extra Life. But I really like this one because it's the same concept, except it's awesome. It's, the imagination of a child developing a cool monster, and then they take the art of what the kid originally drew and then update it to become like official art. And these are fantastic, unique monsters. And they I feel like most of them, if not all of them, with relative ease, could be dropped into a campaign, depending on, the tone of your campaign. And again, some of these, like, again, Sheldon and Seth, the two dragons, seem more like unique creatures, but they could obviously, do whatever. I feel like the Scrapper sounds like a great Eberron monster, right? Kind of feels very Warforged, kind of feels like he could fit in there, or really in any campaign. And then I love the other, like the celestial ones that we have here, as well as the Dandelion. We have Wild Beyond the Witchlight. That sounds like a perfect creature to drop, perfect game to drop that in. So I really like this a lot. I like the concept of working with the kids who you're helping to support to get them. And now they have like a cool monster that, in Dungeons and Dragons, immortalized in it, that they created. And I think that's really awesome. So I will have a link in the description if you'd like to go pick this up for yourself from D&D Beyond. As I said, it is, I think, I'm going to just double check it right now, but I'm pretty sure it is just $4.95. Let's go to the store real quick and take a look here. Confirm that for you. I think I have to get it off of the main page there. Here you go. Buy now. Yeah, $5.95. Sorry, $5.95 for the 6 monsters, and all proceeds go to helping out the Miracle Network hospitals. So, I think it's awesome. It's a good cause, and the monsters are fun. So I'm glad to have picked this up myself. Again, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I'll see you all next time.